Hi everyone! Welcome to Warp Play. That's new. I like that. Anyways, nice to meet you. Again, I am DM Dan. This is a D&D show that forces my players just to roll with it. So, pleasure to have you guys again. If you're new, welcome. Thank you so much for joining our community. Before we get started into episode 2, even though I felt like I've done this for like 3 months now, it's crazy. Let's just everyone just talk about themselves, any announcements, anything fun, anything new about their characters they wanted to talk about. All right, Dennis, how you doing? How are things? Good to see you again. Big hug. How are things?
I'm doing all right. I play Garrett Craig, the chef at the into the yawning portal.
Perfect.
Sorry.
Perfect. And I'm sure we'll go through the intro as well, but there was some major character development in the last episode with Craig especially, which is pretty exciting. So if you haven't tuned that last episode, please watch it. Kimarie, how you doing, boo?
That's
Hi,
me.
it's you. That's your new catchphrase. If we ever get merch, we're gonna get
That's
it's
me.
me. That's
It's
me.
Hi everybody.
How
I'm
are
doing
things?
good. I'm doing good. Finally, pretty much over sickness, so I finally sound good.
Good.
I'm Kimarie. I play Miki. I am a boy. Um, I I'm a little sorry, I can't think of the word. I'm a little gullible because I thought something that was super rare was not rare.
Yeah, that was a bad roll. Yeah.
That was a bad roll. I'm having fun interacting with everybody and then the different NPCs that Dan's been creating. So I feel like
Thank you.
Miki is kind of matching everybody's energy where they're at. So yeah, super excited to continuing to learn more about my character.
Awesome. Great. All right. And last but not least, Justin, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing really good. I play Zymina Mozari, and last session I discovered that I'm not as professional as I thought I was in the workplace. I'm a lot more roll with it, and I'm pretty good at intimidation and persuasion checks. And I was told that I have a natural 16 for perception, so despite me having poor vision in real life, Zymina has better vision in real life. So, that being said, I did want to mention that I did update some stuff on the Twitch page. I added an About Us section, a little more about who we are and what our Twitch names are. If you have any questions about anything that's in the Twitch thing, just let me know or let someone know in the chat, and we'll address it when we can. But I try to address as much as I can about what we do and why we do it so that there's not as much confusion, because we appreciate you showing up every week, but sometimes it's easy to forget how much we're doing, you know?
No, and seriously, Justin, that's such a big help. Thank you. And I mean, it really focuses on the twist of the show, which is basically my players don't really know a lot about their characters. Each episode that happens, they learn more and more about their characters. So they don't know their race, their class, alignment, height, weight, hair length, allergies, anything. So they did learn a good bit of information last episode and the episode before, but there's still a lot to cover in this long campaign. So as soon as they know, you guys know as well. Also, I wanted to give Kimarie a bit of credit too. Kimarie has been helping with our socials and Linktree. So our TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. She really has worked very hard on this and did a very good job. So that way you can access all of our socials. If you haven't already, please follow us. We would really appreciate it, just so we can get more eyes on us, and then that way we can grow this community. Because I honestly think with so much mystery with this show, it's much more interesting to interact with not only the audience, with each other, but then also with us, because we want to try to, make the chat fun too. So thank you again so much, everyone. And I think if there's no other announcements, and we'll still work out with your audio account, no worries. We'll get into this episode. We'll see. Let's try one more time before we do our amazing intro. We're good?
All right.
Good timing. All right. Well, let's jump into, roll into today's episode of Roll or Roleplay. There we go. All right. So in the last episode, we saw our players help fight off a troll with some mosquito bat-like creatures called sturges that invaded the tavern that they work at. With the help of their employer, Durnan, they easily defeated the creatures and attracted the attention of an individual by the name of Volothamp Getarm, also known as Volo for short. Volo was so amazed with the players' fighting skills that he decided that they would be perfect in finding his missing friend, a very handsome red-haired man named Floon Blagmar. According to Volo, Floon was last seen just a couple nights ago at a tavern named the Skewered Dragon, located in the Dock Ward, which is not really a very safe location in the city. At first, the players were a bit reluctant and looked to Durnan for some advice. Durnan agreed to have a private meeting with Volo and came up upon the decision that the players should help Volo out, because, there was a favor to be cashed in. Volo paid the players 10 dragon apiece and gave them a magical portable hole that they could use to store anything that they could pretty much find. As the group went outside and waited for transportation, Volo gave his pleasantries and trotted off, literally, looking to get far away from the situation as much as possible. Then our players did get some transportation. A blue humanoid-shaped ooze by the name of Glarb and his horse Smorb enthusiastically took them to the dock ward and dropped them off just about a quarter mile away from their destination. Upon arrival, the group saw what appeared to be a bloody mess or massacre of some sort on the other side of the street. After some intense conversations with the city watch over there to get more information, eventually things died down, and you guys did some damage control with some free vouchers, I think, for drinks. Unfortunately, the city watch soldiers didn't have information about Fluin or see anyone in the scene that matches the description that Volo gave. As our players made their way to the Skewered Dragon, they came across the Zoblob shop, which was this very gaudy, overly purple-colored store with a stuffed beholder hanging below the sign. No customers whatsoever. Not a pretty popular place. But Miki was a little bit curious and decided to take a peek at the shop through the window, and that attracted this old deep gnome shopkeeper that had 9 purple eyes painted on their face. And he called himself Zoblob as well. After much conversation, it was determined that Zoblob was trying to swindle Miki into purchasing the knickknacks or junk to give false hope on finding Floon. Frigg was getting very frustrated due to the fact that he knew Miki was getting taken advantage of and also was ignored by Zoblob himself. This caused Krigg's mutton chops, which was a clue last episode, to change from a brown to a red, golden, orange color gradient that also flapped like a flag, causing also his body heat to increase as well. Literally wasn't on fire, but it was pretty noticeable, like a giant heat lamp at a restaurant. With a successful intimidation check from Krigg, and Zymina capitalizing on Zoblob's fear, they found that Floon and someone in a similar appearance seemed to have been jumped by about 5 men outside Zoblob's shop. Now we continue our story outside of the shop, and you guys now have about a 5 to 10 minute walk west to get to the tavern. So, my lovely players, what would you like to do? Head over there now, or kind of talk about what happened?
Yeah, I think after exiting the shop and kind of realizing the information that Zymina had gotten, they would kind of as everyone's continuing to walk, of course, just mention that I do think that this runs a little deeper than we might have known, because I got a little information out of the shopkeeper, and she kind of leans into the middle. They lean into the middle of the group, and just kind of softly talk about the tattoo that they had seen, or that they had mentioned from the shopkeeper having seen on the people who jumped, the 2 individuals who were both redheaded and could potentially be Floon and another person. But it was a tattoo of a winged snake, which right away Zymina just says, this is part of the Zentorum, who is known to have issues with Xanathar's faction. So we could be stepping into some very, 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 very tricky stuff. And they kind of turn around and look in the direction of where the street brawl was, and just kind of wonder to themselves if that may have been a gang or faction related incident.
I will say, and thank you for bringing that up too. That was a very important part of the last episode. Yeah, and you guys knew that the half orc female in the tavern, also with your very successful roles, Zymina, is part of the Zentarum.
That I
Um,
didn't. I chose not to mention if I was the only one who knew
Oh
about
yes,
that.
but I think you're the only one who knows about that for now. I will say
Okay.
that. The how can I put this? The massacre or like the thing that happened over there, from what you've been seeing just recently in these like it's only been kind of like one day. It's been a long day, but from the markings and seeing things, you kind of assume this was a skirmish between the Xanathar Guild and the Zentarum. But yeah,
I'd say Zymina doesn't really say that until like it's further confirmed, just because
of course.
that's sowing more seeds of like more
Mhm.
things for them to worry about. Like they just got off work, they just had to fight at the end of their shift. They're probably not feeling it right now, but
Yeah.
Zymina does just say that we are probably looking for people in very dark cloaks, and the ringleader of that particular thuggish group seems to be having a darker black like cloak with a hood, so maybe just keep a lookout for tattoos on people and people just kind of wearing darker clothing.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Any guys as you walk into the tavern? Anything else going on? And just continuing to walk down there.
Thanks everybody for um just sorry, this is me struggling, not Miki struggling.
Okay.
No worries. No worries.
Words. Thank you for like I guess protecting me from that not so nice man who's like trying to take advantage of me, I guess. I was just really trying to help people and it was no good. He kind of like stomps on the ground.
Yeah, that sounds about right. You stomp on the ground, and unfortunately, there's a puddle right there, so you actually splash.
Aw, damn it,
Yeah,
come
it's
on!
not the roads are not even the sidewalks. There's puddles and holes. This is not a very well structured part of the city. So, just like what I do when I walk on a sidewalk and almost trip on uneven pavement, just be careful that you don't trip on sidewalk or anything. But when you guys are all together and it's relatively lit, even though it's not the best lit, you're able to walk without a problem as long as you just keep an eye out.
Man, laundry day isn't for like another 2 days.
Yeah, and Ozzy will be handling that laundry, unfortunately.
I'm sorry, Oz, I didn't do it on purpose, I promise. Just a little clumsy and angry sometimes, maybe.
Yeah.
It's alright. Anything is better than cleaning up vomit from aliens. So,
Yeah, I don't envy you on that job.
thank the gods that Obio was there. It was bad. It was so bad. I was smelling.
Yeah,
Anyway.
it was. You had a smell of pickle from the night before. It was, and
Oh, pickle. Oh no.
it was not good. Garrett Craig was working on this type of new like onion pickle kind of concoction type of thing. It tastes good, but definitely coming up a lot worse.
Not mixed with alcohol and
Oh yes,
stomach acid.
all of that fun stuff. All right, so you guys arrive at the Skewered Dragon. Okay, so when you come to this tavern, especially you guys working and living inside the Yawning Portal, this is definitely not up to health and community standards. Okay, so the Skewered Dragon looks like basically a ruin. Both of its front-facing windows are smashed, and the ship's anchor is literally lodged in the roof. Through the windows, you can see a group of haggard patrons drinking from huge tankards. Basically, it is pretty late at night. Even for a place like late at night, it's not super busy. You don't know if it's because if it's a good tavern or not, or if it's safety concerns. There's probably about 3 patrons in there. There's 2 sitting in one corner, both human, smell pretty bad. Probably like kind of like a sea food type of smell, like some fish, or if you know if it's that or BO. And then there's another human male on the other side, kind of kitty corner. And the bar is right in the center, and there's just pretty overweight human figure there with just a very scraggly beard and a receding hairline. Just cleaning a glass of what you think may be cleaning a glass, but you don't know what he's cleaning with. It looks like a dirty rag.
Miki sees that and just like, oh gosh, it's brown. It's not even white. It's brown.
Yeah, this is not good for you, Miki. you don't like the way he's taking care of that glass.
Oh boy.
Do you guys walk in? I mean, you kind of peek a little bit. It's not a huge tavern, but
I would walk in.
Okay. Do you guys all walk in?
Yeah.
Oz
Okay.
starts like patting their pockets and stuff, like trying to find if they've got like a balm or something to put under their nose to help with the smell, because I mean after cleaning up vomit from Mayloon multiple times, I kind of imagined that they would have gotten
You do carry a couple, in real world terms would be little air fresheners that you do have on you. You have about 3. You have one that's kind of like a fresh ocean scent. You have like a spring cleaning scent, and then you have one that smells kind of like rum. And you kind of save that for Pheloon. It has a little bit of alcohol in it, and he appreciates, or like he thinks it does, and he appreciates that. Or Mayloon, I mean. So Pheloon from the Feywild, no. But you do have those 3 on you.
Okay.
Yeah. When you guys walk in, the patrons and the barkeep, as well as the 3 people drinking, kind of like all stop and kind of look at you. Obviously, knowing that you are not regulars here, this is foreign territory. They look at you, and then they're just keeping watchful eye on you.
Are we wearing anything that ties us to the yawning portal? Like, because are we still
Or the
in our
castle
work-
ward.
Yeah, are we still in our work clothes type of stuff?
Technically, you didn't change.
Yeah.
You're still in your clothes. Craig still has his apron on. You guys, you haven't changed. You still have your waiter waitress outfit on,
We're
Zymina.
just so excited to get going, you know?
It's like a little bit of a short rest, but you guys never said you changed. So yeah, I mean, I guess it would determine on. They don't really explore a lot of the other wards because A, it's probably more expensive, and B, like they just want a safe place or relatively safe place, comfortable place that they just want to go and get their drink. But everyone in the city's heard of the Yawning Portal, so either you got it at a gift shop or something, but no, most likely, if it shows work uniform with that, they'll know you from there.
Is there a way for me to tuck in my necklace like inside of my shirt? Having seen the like state of this beautiful tavern and the patrons, this is not something I would want to draw too much attention to at this point.
You know, wearing that necklace makes you feel really good. You really want it to be shown, so you don't really tuck it in.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
All right, risk maneuver. Then
Yeah.
Zymina would just walk in then, kind of like casually like making eye contact with everyone as they walk in and just kind of head towards the center where the barkeeper is. Just keeping tabs on what the other patrons are doing.
Sure. As you go to the barkeep, he like looks at you up and down, gives kind of like inquisitive face, and then he does like a half-hearted smile, and he has 4 teeth. One of the teeth has a hole in it, and the other teeth kind of looks like you think maybe gold, but you don't really want to risk asking that. He goes, "Oh, pretty lady, hi."
Hey!
You're female.
Oh, okay. Good to know. I'm female.
Yeah.
Everyone.
You're female.
Shocking, really.
It is so shocking. I would
It was
say
gonna happen.
right? You know, it just has to.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
What do you
Zaimina
want
will
to
just kind of
drink?
like do this, kind of put her elbow down on the counter and put her cheek just softly in the back of her hand as she looks up, smiling at the person. Oh, hello. You know, we're just here to check out the place and see how everyone's doing. And wow, you have such a great smile. Do you have time to chat? And she kind of like turns behind to see where the rest of the party is.
Well, where are the rest of you at? Are you up with Zaimina? Are you kind of talking to the other locals that are drinking?
I'm like grabbing a rag or a kerchief or something out of my bag or a pocket and pretend to cough to hide my laughter from Zaimina's performance.
I want you to make a performance check, Miki.
You betcha!
Okay.
wait,
Yeah.
me or Zaimina, sorry.
You, because you're pretending to cough and hide your
I'm
laughter.
laughing so hard.
While Kimarie is rolling, is
dear.
there a map for this tavern, Dan?
There is not.
Okay.
Yeah. All deception or performance is the same for you, Miki. So either or.
Okay, it's a 13.
13. Okay, you hide it pretty well. You're like. Oz and Craig, are you with Miki right now, or are you with Zaimina? Where are you in the bar? You think there's like 2 corner tables occupied. It's like 1 table per corner and 1 dead center in the middle, and just like the bottom right and top left are the ones occupied with people.
Was Miki.
Okay.
I imagine that Oz kind of paused by the door and is just observing and slowly following them to the bar, but still just kind of, I guess, investigating the room and observing.
Okay. Oz, while you do that, you feel the temperature around you getting a little bit colder than normal. And then it goes back to normal again within like 5 seconds.
Is there fire on in here? Like,
No. It was weird. It was just like, it was very cold around. It like got really cold and then just became normal again.
was it
Like you went in and out of a freezer. Like that's how chilling it was. I mean, you like cold, like you like your cold, ice cold water is your favorite drink, so like that's not horrible, but it definitely surprised you
yeah?
when that happened.
Was it more like where I was standing, or like I moved through a space and got that was?
When you stood,
Okay.
that's when the change happened. So it didn't seem like you walked into a spot where that cold was happening, but it just you stood and then coldness and then it was gone.
Spooky.
Zaimina, so you're speaking with the bartender. Now, are you
Yes.
trying to like charm him or persuade him in a way to get you info, or what do you kind of like? What's your angle?
Yeah, I'm just being friendly to kind of like ease into the situation a little bit,
Mhm.
just to gauge out their personality, but keeping things friendly, surface level.
Okay.
Before, you know, I feel like I have to lay on more charm, but I feel like this is just
Sure.
like a good way to just stand out and make someone feel like they're worth my attention.
The more you're doing this, your necklace actually is only noticeable to you. There's like a warm vibration from it, and it's pretty euphoric.
Oh.
It seems like you've got some sustenance from it, like as if you ate like a nice healthy snack. It's or just like something that was not filling, but just it was warm and just soothing. It was just like, or even like a guilty pleasure, like dessert or something. It was just like, that felt good.
Like the more that the bartender like interacts or looks at me, or more from me doing what I'm doing.
It when what you were doing.
Okay.
Hmm. So the
Interesting.
bartender looks at you and goes, "Well, you know, we don't have people like you that come in and, you know, as you are, and look for intel or information. What exactly you want? No one comes here for the drinks." And then he like looks at, like he shows you the cup, and there's like a roach that skitters out of it. And then, like, the one patron who's actually drinking something sits it down, and then walks out. So it's just the two people at the other corner. He does not look too hot.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
come back. He'll come back. He always comes back. So, why are you here?
Well, I was
He licks
actually
his
just
lips and looks at you.
I was just in the area, and I had noticed that there was a brawl out on the street. So many people had died, but I noticed some. And then she kind of like leans further in and like whispers to him, some fellows in black robes that, may have been with two very red-headed people, and I was just curious as to where they might have gone or if they had been here at any point.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Is there any way I could help?
How are you
Persuade?
helping?
I rolled an 18 if it helps.
Oh, never mind. Staring intently.
If you guys ever want to assist with a roll, I'm definitely open to it. Just let me know how you do it, and then I'll determine if it helps you or harms
I'll be
you.
more
We'll see.
prepared next time.
No worries. We're still into the campaign. So you rolled an 18, and yeah, you definitely look at him, and he goes, "Well, for you," and like bad breath. You're trying so hard to keep it in. It's just rancid. I think I there are a couple red-haired fellows that were here. There was actually no, there was a red-haired fellow in this. Oh, I heard of him, Volo. Yeah, he was here too, with his floppy hat and his wanderer's celebrity. You think he may be drunk too a little bit, as if he's talking.
Kind of
smack.
sounds like it.
Mhm.
Okay, fair.
I'm not backpedaling. So no, he basically is like, well, yeah, they were drinking and having together a couple nights ago, and then after Volo left, the loon, maybe that's what you call him, stuck around long enough to meet with another friend. His name's Rainer Neverember. Fucking noble piece of shit.
Oh,
Yeah, he's the son of.
Neverember?
Yep, Neverember. Neverember. And Rainer spelled Renaer. Renaer.
Wait.
Sorry.
since they're noble, would we recognize this name?
Make a history check. Renaer. That's his first name. Renaer.
Another 13.
13. Yes, you have heard of him. You have never met him before. He's never stepped into the tavern.
Okay.
You know that he is the son of Waterdeep's previous open lord, Dagult Neverember, which is Dagult. He was the one that took like the open lord's position before Laerel Silverhand took over. Yep.
Sounded
No, he-
familiar.
Yep. Of course. And then he goes, yeah, chip off the old block, that one. Just another spoiled rich noble who likes to rub noses in it. Then he explains also, yeah, the two drank and played a few rounds of Three Dragon Ante before leaving around midnight. There are also 5 men that follow them out. And no one in the tavern knows what happened after that, I think. From my knowledge. And then one of the 2 people in the corner was like, no, I think I know what happened. I think you talk about 2 red-haired people and like 5 other people.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it kind of turns like this if there's a stool to look at them, and then kind of just do this back to the bartender.
You turn and the stool's pretty rickety, but you manage to still do it gracefully. The guy who's there, he has kind of like, you can see he has just wiry, like brown hair. He's like, yeah, I was there, man. I saw it. Yeah, like one of the men had tattoo of like a winged snake, like a flying snake, man. Rough. And I think they went to that. He like looks at a friend. I think they went to that warehouse where like their headquarters are. And
Oh no.
he goes, Marinath Storage, right? He's like, yeah, man, Marinath Storage. They have like their logo on the thing on the door. So I don't know, but it's a place you can look for. It's right on Candle Lane. If
Handle. Oh, okay. Wow. You guys have been so forthcoming. I really appreciate the honesty you have today. Do you guys have anything else that may have happened recently in the last couple of days? And, she kind of like looks up at the anchor and through the ceiling. I'm sure so many interesting things happen here.
so, Zymina, I apologize. We were mid conversation. While you were talking to those drunk people over there, your necklace was still kind of giving that nice, comforting sensation. So,
I just
was
let out a slight moan, just like as I like stop talking and like listen to the rest of what he's saying. It's just kind of like
I wanted a
knew that was
demonstration.
gonna
Thank you.
happen.
We're,
yeah.
we're gonna clip that for TikTok. We're gonna definitely.
Don't do it.
No, we're doing it. Too late.
Have the rest of the party, have we heard Zymina make that sound before?
I think.
There's only 5 of us in the entire tavern. I think we heard it.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't
You-
that loud. I think Nikki.
We
Anyways,
don't know how long she's had the necklace. We don't know how long she's had it.
anyways, they look at you and like, pretty lady, we have no other info. It's we think it may be there. I mean, you're more than you can sit by us and we can get to know each other more if you want.
Oh, well, I really would love to, but since we have to go check on Floon, perhaps another time. And she'll
All
kind of
right.
do like a head tilt and kind of like push her hair back behind her ear
Mhm.
and turn to the rest of the party with eyes that are saying, "Please, let's leave." Just
Yes, this is of the utmost urgency that we find Floon. So we must bid you adieu and goodbye and all that jazz.
While
And
they're talking, I
Mhm.
picture Oz standing in the background, just not engaging, but like in like this dark gray like trench coat type thing, and having a little pad of paper, like just taking notes the entire time.
okay.
I don't know
That's
if
good.
that works. I don't know.
Hey, I roll with it. I like it. So yeah, as you leave, like you like Zymina, you definitely caught a lot of attention of the 3 remaining men in that tavern. Definitely with your flaunting and looks and how you presented yourself. So now so you got more information. So you heard of a warehouse called Marinath Storage, and they spelled it out for you as MAERNATH Storage. And that is located on Candle Lane in the Dock Ward. Cal, if you are able to bring out the interactive map again whenever you have a second, that would be great. Just so it should be there, so then you can guys kind of know where to go. Not too far. You do have to travel a little bit further north. It is pretty close to the Way of the Dragon. Yeah, no worries. So you are on, I think, Fillet Lane right now.
Right here.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep, you're in Fillet Lane. So, like, by Snail Street and Fillet Lane, like, those are the 2 main crossroads that you're at.
Where-
And yeah, and that
So many
warehouse
red
is
dots.
there. You see that So if you scroll your cursor up to that, that's okay. Yeah, if you type in the name of the storage, it should show up for you. I double checked it too, so that you can kind of take a look. So Maernath. This is a great thing, by the way. I
Right?
love this map because there's so much stuff
There it
here.
Okay, so we're
There
here.
it is. Yeah, you were down there. Yeah, but
Yep,
the ley land's
there
down,
I
so
go.
you have to travel up there. So you can easily get a carriage to go up there. It's probably only be a couple of minutes to get there. Otherwise it'd probably be like maybe a 20-minute walk to get there. Give or take.
Hmm.
Up to you how you guys want to handle it. So what are you guys thinking?
It's evening still, correct?
It is.
It's getting late.
It's
Yeah.
around, I would say, 10 to 11.
I vote for a carriage.
I do
especially
too.
Since Bolo gave us 10 dragons each.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's dark and.
Yeah.
I think that's
Okay.
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 I mean,
How
don't wanna
fast
get
do you
caught off
think we
guard.
could get Glarb here if we send an owl or a bird thing?
A paper bird. What are those?
Paper bird. So you don't really know yet too much.
Hmm.
I will say, let me see if you guys actually know at the moment any type of communication spells. If you guys know.
One of
I don't
us
think
has
any-
to know message. Come on.
I don't know. I don't know.
None of us knew it last.
True. I will say right now, I'm not revealing it. Right now, you guys do not know.
Boo.
You do see Woober that is going up and down the way of the dragon. Actually, Woober is pretty common here in this area. You don't see a lot of carriages, like huge, like fancy carriages or high-end wagons, because this is a pretty unsafe ward. That's mostly in the northern ward. So you see Woober and then a couple wagons, but nothing too
So
crazy.
Glarb,
You don't see them
no,
at the
Arya,
moment.
Speedwagon.
Not that you see. No,
Draft.
not yet.
I will hail down a Woober.
Hail down a Woober.
I
Okay.
will try. I'll stick my hand out and
Okay.
hey, hail.
Okay. You see a Woober come on by. It is a wagon. Pretty rundown. And you kind of see. You don't know if it's like just painted on, or if it is just how the logo looks. It's pretty. It gets the job done. It takes you from point A to point B. There is what appears to be like a half orcish gentleman on the driver's seat, holding what looks like to be maybe like an imp or some sort of little red demon boy. And then like kind of like gestures you to open the door for yourself.
Okay. Everybody get in. We're gonna go to Candle Lane, please.
Marinlath storage.
Or around that area.
Okay. I'm
Hey.
going. And then he like turns around and then you hear like some squeaking. Like it's we don't know if it's because of the weight of everyone inside, but it's just it's getting a little bit rough. And he's not making conversation. He's just using the horse. There's a couple horses. Don't look to be properly kept too well. And then is just kind of like holding one of the reins and then petting the little imp on his lap. So you have about a minute or so until you get there.
I would choose not to say anything because I feel
Mm-hmm.
uncomfortable.
He goes, "So where are you from?"
Around.
Sounds about right.
Where from?
Around.
Sounds about right.
It's a very awkward conversation. Very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
He's just like twiddling his thumbs and kind of like adjusting his clothes and like, like checking
Yeah.
out his hands or paws or whatever he has, and
The little imp leaps off the lap, jumps on the orc's shoulders, looks at you and goes, I'm from hell!
Oh no, Dan. We heard it, but you're breaking up.
We heard it, but your video
Yep.
took a second. It was spectacular.
Yeah, I'm from
Oh,
hell.
Okay, so he says, I'm from hell, and it's unsettling. Not good.
it's nice.
I turns to look at it at the imp when it says that, but then just goes back to staring out the window.
I would say
He Craig is not having a good time either. He's kind of keeping to himself in this.
okay.
He's just looking out the window.
I would say
But
Zendaya would kind of look and just do like just a normal smile, nothing too friendly, but just like
mhm,
make eye contact with. Oh, really?
mhm.
You know where from and how?
Around.
Oh wow, so we are all from around. That is so great.
Yeah.
We're there yet.
And then the wagon stops. I'll see you all around.
Oh, thank God.
Mm.
Okay.
Hmm.
We're all gonna be around. Thank you, and
Oz is out.
steps
So
off.
the half orc goes, free shard.
Oz will pay the guy.
Okay.
Okay. The little imp goes, bye, and then just drives off.
Just a little wave. That's all I got.
The experience with Glarb was a lot more pleasant than this Uber service, at least this particular one.
Mm.
Okay, so
I
right now,
don't think Oz's awkward level was really all that much different.
I mean, yeah, you've been through it. So right now, you are just right of Candle Lane right now. So right now, you get the picture. So you start making your way down there, and you see just there's a whole bunch of darkness. It's ironic because it's Candle Lane, right? There should be candles, right? Well, gloom envelops an narrow alley as dark as a dungeon, and as odorous as one too. Nearly all the street lamps have been smashed. The only light that pierces the darkness is a faint flicker from down the lane, like a distant candle. And you guys are continuing to walk down that lane, right? Continuing to walk down.
Yes.
So
And just for
Wait.
clarification, is he a little choppy for everyone else?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay. Sorry, I just
I'm
wanted
so
to.
Sorry.
sorry, everyone.
So
Sorry,
It's
guys.
dark. All
Yes.
the lamps are smashed except for one light.
All yes. What you may think may be it's across from this big building. Oz. As I was saying before, as you guys are making your way down Candle Lane, you're walking with your friends Oz, but for some reason, it is like they are continually walking ahead of you. You feel that the distance of the alley extends further and further. You start running, and it still seems that no distance has been covered. Then no light. The temperature goes down tremendously. You can see your own breath as the air is chilled around you. You don't see your friends. You don't see anyone. How are you feeling right now? What do you think Oz would be feeling? What would you do?
I think Oz would just kind of stop. And,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd be freaking out on the inside, but
Mhm.
trying to maintain a composed appearance
Yes.
while trying to take in as much information as possible and figure out what the fuck is happening.
Exactly. So, even though you don't see your friends, you don't see anyone, to your left, in a corner alleyway, lit overhead by 3 floating blue flames, what you think is like a baptismal font or pensive. Black and blue in color that spirals around. It's taking up the whole width of this narrow alley. There is a puddle around it that is completely frozen as well. And then you hear a very familiar feminine voice. And it's pretty chopped up and whispery, like there's echo. It goes, "My child, freedom lies power, change, discovery." What do you do?
He's gonna walk closer.
You walk closer to the baptismal font.
Yeah.
Do you look into it? Okay. You look into it, and it looks like blood.
Whoa.
Strangely enough, with the blue flames that are above you, you see your reflection. An elderly, light-skinned human woman with gray hair, wrapped into a bun. A kind face. A face with years of wisdom. Do you try speaking into it or moving your hand or anything? What do you do?
I think Oz would raise their hand up, touch their face a little bit. See if
You
it's
raise your-
a true reflection.
You raise your hand up and touch your face.
And then reach out.
Your
and
blinking,
touch it.
your blinking isn't matching though. When you blink, there's no blinking. You reach and touch it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As you touch it, you feel it vibrating and shaking, the actual bowl. You instinctually back away. As you do so, you see an ethereal outline of the scourge that you killed in the tavern appear from the pensive, from the blood, and hover into the air. All ethereal, and it's right beneath the blue flames. A few seconds pass, and it's as if someone is taking their cold, dead hands and pulling out your very soul. You don't see any hands going in. You see that same old human woman in a blue ethereal form leave your body. In massive confusion, and before you can make out what happens, the scourge gravitates towards your body, its soul trying to fly away. Unfortunately, its efforts are meaningless as its ethereal being is pushed into your chest cavity. You now see the ghost of this elderly woman in front of you. Do you say anything?
Happening. I mean, sorry. What's
Yeah.
happening right now?
She looks
Why?
down at you. Well, if you must know, dearie, it's Azana. You really don't know what happened, do you?
I don't remember it.
Homeless, I was, on the street. The city watch brought me in, gave me food, shelter. Had the chance to even meet Lyrel Silverhand. They were so kind. They were looking for a maid, they said. Someone to clean the castle from time to time. As long as I stay here, I wouldn't have to pay for anything. I was desperate. It was too good to be true, and it was. After my first night, I was sleeping in my quarters. Then what appeared to be two people in hoods come in. They came. I was sleeping. There was no other place to escape. One of the hooded figures held the wrist of the other, then stabbed me with the dagger. I never felt the sense of afterlife. Just a cold void of space, of nothingness. Now I feel that I can be free. Thank you, whomever you are. You see her reaching, materializes, and gone. The pensive, or baptismal font, vanishes too. You hear the voice again. Reveal. You blank out again, and then you see your friends are about 20 feet ahead of you, almost near that candle.
You coming, Oz? Said you coming, Oz?
You turn and look at Oz. They don't look like what they were before. They
Oz?
look like the Sturge that they killed.
So, what you're explaining is we all turn
Mhm.
and we just see an ethereal Sturge.
No.
Or do we see
Let's
a liquid
materialize. The gear, what they're carrying is all the same. Same height, same frame, but it's become more of the Sturge now instead of this humanoid woman. You open your arms and looks like fleshy wings, the hair's there. Your face looks like almost like the snout that they use for that sucking motion on Craig.
That is a look.
What the fuck?
None of you have, out of game, none of you have seen this before. Oz, you don't remember any of this happening.
This time?
Craig has no idea. Craig is like, oh.
Like, I don't realize any of this has happened.
You know, like you look down at your arms and you see that. After they kind of look at you in shock. Mm-hmm.
Give me.
What?
Mm-hmm.
In the hell happened to you?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's still you, Oz. Like your personality hasn't changed. Like you don't have a sense for bloodlust. Like everything is pretty much the same.
My appearance.
Yeah. And like you touch it and you feel the hair, you feel the fleshy, thin layer, like underneath your arms. Mm-hmm. You like touch yourself and it's just you feel like the snout of how like it's just a bunch of cartilage just like there.
My voice is the same.
Voice is the same.
I have no idea what the
Oh!
what
Oh my god!
what just happened.
Ah!
Huh?
You sound like Oz. Okay.
Yep, it's me. Don't
Ah!
distract me, please. I promise it's still
Okay.
me.
Okay. Ah!
Do you feel any different? What's going on
No,
over there?
I don't feel any
really.
different, but I definitely
Looks weird to you, Oz, but you're just the same person that you normally were.
So you're telling me
Did
that
nobody else
we-
see any floating blue flames over here? Anything? No?
no, that would be a negative,
Jesus.
Oz.
I think I need a drink of my water, my really cold water. I really need a drink right now.
I have my flask of. It
Yeah.
doesn't have water in it, but it has something a little stronger.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll have to get you some when we go back. I doubt there's anything that you'll like around here. Plus, we're in this creepy alley place. So,
Let's
Uh,
Let me just make this quick, please. I don't know what just happened. I think we need
sure.
to sit down.
Okay. It's pretty big. Pretty big. So, as you guys can take a little bit of a minor break, like let's say like 20-30 minute break to kind of recover from all this, you get to what appears to be this warehouse that has a huge sign of that winged serpent, of the snake, on there, and there is only one candle light, or like kind of like street lamp type of thing with a candle in it, that is directly across from there. How do you guys approach that area?
I suggest to the group that we should try to take as stealthy of an approach as we can. I personally don't feel like we should just knock at their door at like 11 at night. I feel like we should do some reconnaissance.
Okay. I will give another freebie to all you guys. You all have dark vision.
Ooh.
I was just gonna ask if grabbing
Mhm.
the
You all
candle
have
was
dark
a good
vision.
idea.
Yep, you all have dark vision. And I'm not going to
Does
say
Oz turn
like
into a scourge, right?
I am not going to say.
Okay.
Definitely has appearance of the Sturge. The feeling of it is sturgy in nature. But I mean, you look like, huh?
I know, because
You can try and see if it's going to do anything. Do you try to stand and flap your wings and see if anything happens?
yeah.
Okay, you do it, and you just flap and you're not getting anywhere. Yeah.
Wow,
I
all
was
form and no
almost
function.
excited about
You
this.
have the same type of body structure as that old human woman that was your appearance beforehand.
Scrawny
So
and
we-
big.
Oh, it's Sturge in the humanoid form.
So we saw Oz previously as an old
Elderly woman
That-
with gray hair.
As
pulled back in her
Azana.
Azana.
Yes.
Okay.
That
Not
was
as. Oh. Okay, I got it now. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Mhm.
I wrote down the whole story.
Me
So
too.
that was so none of you saw like the whole, I mean, obviously Oz, if you say that to the group, definitely you can explain what happened, but you got like the Craig, Miki, and Zymina were just walking straight forward, and then when you turned around you saw Oz in humanoid Sturge form.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
not expecting that.
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
guys, yeah. Anyways, I updated Roll20 if you guys see. You guys are near this warehouse now. Can you guys see
Ooh.
it?
A map.
Okay. It is blacked out though, right? You really can't
Yes.
see anything, right? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, let me reveal a couple things for you guys, just so you guys can take a look to see if there's any doors or any type of. Let me get the barriers out here. Actually, let me try. Wagons here. So, as you kind of look around, there are not a lot of windows, but there are some windows near the north end of the map. But it's on an upper floor. There are the big doors in front of you. Right here. I'm sorry, I don't have Twitch up right now, so I really can't see where you're pinging, but... Oh, where did it go? Darn it. Let's try that. Yep. Big doors, actually.
Yeah.
You just gotta hold down the button or left click button.
Oh yeah.
It's... Yeah, the doors to your right. Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
So... there is another side door underneath it. Yep, right there as well. So what's your approach on this? What are you guys going to do?
How high are the windows off the floor?
About 20 feet. It's pretty high. And that's the north part. Yeah, where area. So
Would I
Yes.
be able to? Oh, go ahead.
Oh God, go ahead.
Kiki.
Go, you go.
Okay. Zamina would like to kind of like crouch low and look
Okay.
at the ground outside the doors
okay.
to see if there was any like footprints or recent travel, to see, anything in the mud or dirt that would suggest people may have been here recently or something
Yeah.
like that.
Sure. Make an investigation check for me, please, Amina.
Does Oz have?
18.
Yeah, Oz?
I was wondering if the now having the visage of a humanoid scourge
Sturge, yeah.
that works.
Mhm. Mhm.
If they have any extra senses or heightened senses.
Good question. Everything else remains the same.
Okay.
Your abilities, your stats, personality, weaponry, proficiency, all of that. Just right now, from what happened, you have the feeling and the appearance of this creature, only in a humanoid form. Well, feel free to ask me. I'm going to move to Zymina right now.
Yes.
Zymina.
Mhm.
No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Zymina, you do see what looks like to be a big set of footprints, just moving around all over the place. But then you see a couple dragging paths and lines, like four. How can I put this? Like four individual draggings. So what do you assume is like one for each leg of two people?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So if like the
yeah.
heels were being dragged,
Yes, exactly.
were they being dragged inside or would it be going
Inside.
out? Okay.
Inside. Yes, that is correct.
From that investigation check, would I be able to tell if these were recent or relatively old?
You could tell. I mean, there has been some rain going on. It's not super recent that there's fresh grooves in there, but the indentation is enough that you're relatively on the right path of where you need to go.
Okay.
That they were possibly, with everything that's coming together with that high of a roll and your investigation bonus that I'm not going to reveal, you pretty much have an inkling that this is the next spot to look, especially from the bartender and the patrons that were there at the Skewered Dragon.
So I mean, it would like fully stand up, just kind of brushing off their legs and knees as they do
Sure.
when they straighten up, and let the other
Yeah.
remaining party members know that.
Mhm.
I do see two sets of what appears to be people being dragged inside the building, so there's a good chance that Floon and Rainier might still be here, but I don't know if going through the entrance is a good idea. And she kind of like idly like has a hand like on her necklace, like thinking about what they could do as she kind of like proceeds around the side of the building to see if there's anything of interest like around the corner, or if she can get through like here or over here. If you can see my ping.
Yeah, no, I can see. I mean, you look there, and unfortunately, there's no other ways to enter. I mean, you could go through if you get up there the windows. It may be kind of difficult. I will always allow like an athletics check, to climb up there,
Closed, right?
try to get through.
Or are they broken?
They're working. They're closed windows. They're not shattered.
Now I don't know if these carts are actually here, but is there
They
anything?
are.
Do you
Mhm.
think we would be able to like push the carts up against the window and to open the windows and get in?
You can definitely try. I mean, they look like. I mean, the wheels are still on them. I mean, you kind of wonder how the bodies were kind of moved to, in a sense, a little bit.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I mean, it would suggest that to the rest of the party. I Don't know if she would take the initiative on going over there and lifting it up and pushing to the window, but kind of expectantly look at Craig.
Yeah, I can do it.
Mm.
He
Thank
like,
you.
yeah, he lifts it up without a
Very
problem,
good.
and makes his way with one of the wagons to back here. You'll need a boost.
That's so far. Or if you guys wanted to go through the front, I mean, I'm sure
Nope,
we
I
can
don't
put
think
on a
we-
show.
I don't think we should go through the front.
Okay. And she'll kind of just saunter over towards the building next to where Craig is with the cart, and just kind of measure the distance between
Yeah.
how far the cart can actually go up to the window.
Yeah, so the cart is relatively big. It probably saves you like a good like 5 feet. Just like from the ground. So it'll probably be like 15 feet to get up there. So Craig is like, I can give you a boost if you want to get up there. And basically, I'll give you guys advantage on an athletics check for whoever wants to go up there.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, why not?
Zamina, are you going first or?
Why not? I'm curious to
Oh,
see what I
okay.
can see in through the window.
I'll go
Okay.
second if we're gonna go through the.
Okay. Zymina, I need you to roll athletics for me, please, with advantage.
Come on, D20, don't do this. I think I just rolled 3 times by accident, but my first roll is 17.
Okay.
And second is a 9.
Okay. So without a problem, you get up there, and the window is unlocked, so you are able to open it.
Can I say anything inside before I open it, or is it pretty dark, dimly
Sure.
lit?
Yeah, I can reveal it for you. There you go. So you see there, it appears to be an office of some sort. So you just see that this room has like a desk, a chair, some bare shelves covered in dust, and draped in cobwebs. It looks really old. You do see a rat in there as well.
Okay.
And there's also looks like a
Percy.
paper bird in there.
Paper bird?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Zamina just over her shoulder down to everyone just says, I don't think there's anyone in here, at least in this office. So perhaps we can sneak around without being noticed. As she'll like casually open the window and then kind of swing her legs over and hop into the office.
Yeah. You hop into the office. The rat kind of scurries about, kind of goes into the wall a bit.
Yeah, and I don't see anything revealed for this room, just so you know. I just still see black.
Really? Oh, let me try again. There, is that better?
Okay, now I see.
Okay. Okay, must have didn't work the first time. I apologize.
No,
No, so
that's
the
okay.
little red dot is just the rat. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Seeing that Zamina like crawled through the window, like Miki said, I would go through
Okay.
after her.
So, making another athletics check with me with actually, I would say this. I mean, if you're helping kind of make you get into, I won't make you guys roll. Are you gonna help Miki in?
Help me in.
I think Zamina would be a little distracted looking around the rest of the office to find something.
Okay.
And
Yep,
she's being a
sounds
little
good.
bold. So I would say it's not that she doesn't want to help Miki, she just didn't want to.
Okay,
I
so
got- I got 2 nat 19s.
okay,
Nice.
without a problem at all, you just kind of leap off of
What are the
Craig's
chances?
shoulders, and
Yeah.
you actually just kind of like tumble through the window without a problem. The rat that came that went to the wall actually kind of peeks out and actually
Oh my
kind of like
gosh!
looks at you.
Hi there! Hi there, little fella!
Kind of like looks at you a little
Like,
bit.
Get
Are you trying to
down. Yeah.
befriend the rat?
Yes.
Roll roll animal handling with advantage.
I would like get down and like put my hands out,
Sure.
grab a little piece of bread or whatever I have, like rations on me or whatever, if I have anything. I'm
Okay.
gonna roll those 2 dice again because
Yeah, might as well.
Might as well. Let's go. You're never gonna believe this.
Nat 20.
No, I rolled
What?
2 9s.
Nines, you're so consistent.
You know, with this though, it wasn't too bad. You actually
Whoa.
befriended it. It's actually looking at you. And
Will
Kinda
will
like-
it come into my hand?
not yet, but it's still kind of like around like your feet area.
Okay.
So still kind of feeling you up a bit, but still pretty good. Actually, it's interested in you.
Right.
And I'm going to show you guys the paper bird actually for your information. It is a magical item.
Oh, okay.
It was random.
So, you guys haven't used paper birds of itself. Durden keeps some in his office. What they're used for is basically, it's kind of like a sending spell, but you write a message of 50 words or fewer on this piece of paper and speak a creature's name. Then the parchment magically folds into a paper bird and flies to the recipient. And it must be in the same plane as existence as you, and otherwise the bird turns into ash as it takes flight. So if it travels to within 5 feet of its intended recipient by the most direct routes, and pretty much can be unfolded by the recipient itself. So it is pretty much like a flying letter to the people that you want.
We just have one. We just have one.
It's just one. Just
Okay.
one.
Just
Mhm.
making sure.
Yep. Yes. So
Oh,
that
cool.
you do have. Yeah. So if you need Glarb, definitely have it.
Woo.
There is a door to your right, Zymina. Oz, though, are you trying to get in as well?
Yeah.
Okay. I say you get in without a problem. Everyone's up there. You get in. Craig is going to try to get up with an athletics check on his own because I think it may be a little difficult for you guys. But we'll see.
Oh.
Oh.
I think that was his dice tower in action.
That was with a heavy dice. He
Great
actually,
team, huh?
yeah, we confirmed definitely last episode. Yep, he is him male. The only one we don't know is Oz yet, which after this episode is a mystery. So, he actually, even though he rolled pretty low, he did get up there. So, oh boy,
Craig.
I'd say
like,
Oz.
that was a close one. Hmm.
I was gonna say I'd say Oz is variable. Gender fluid
Sure.
would be the term.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, you are Sturge right now. Went from an
Right?
old lady to Sturge. So there is a door right in front of Craig. Craig is he says he's willing to open it if you guys are. He's like, I'm ready. And you see, I was going to reveal this too today. He does carry another weapon. It is a large meat tenderizer that's equivalent to a heavy club.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. So he has that with him. And he has that on his back.
Gosh, he's gonna love that.
Yes.
Funny.
Get well soon, Dennis. Love you. So he's like, you good if I open the door?
Mina is still distracted at Miki and the rat.
Mhm.
She's just kind of. So are you just gonna befriend every rat we come across?
You know about my rats?
Mickey.
I do now. Asking about
yeah.
this rat.
This rat has taken a liking to Miki, and it is in front of everyone.
I just I don't. This is strange. I don't. They just seem to. This rat just seems to like me.
Oh, and you're saying you don't like and go to the rat?
I mean, they're cute. Look at how cute his little ears are and his little tail. And I've already named him Marcus.
Oh.
Marcus with a K
Right after
or a
cinema.
C?
Marcus Luther King?
His honor.
That's
Yes.
not the right name. No.
You know that Marcus's left ear is a little chipped.
Oh. Could have named him Chippy. Next not the next rat. That I've only know one rat so far in my life.
Mhm.
So, anyway,
As opposed to the 3 you have at the tavern.
you
Toby,
you don't know
Wyatt.
about those.
Really?
We roomed together.
But I have a secret. You know about my secret hiding spot?
You steal all the cheese.
Well, now you know cheese is not healthy for the rats, but oh, Miki, I love this journey for you. And Zamina kind of brushes off the encounter and looks at Craig and just goes, "I think we're ready."
I thought I was hiding it really well.
All my cheese was gone 1 week.
And not all of it. I left a little bit.
Who do you think
I
cleans
think-
up all the crumbs?
But it's my secret hiding spot.
Not when they're at the bar.
True, and I don't think the secret
I
hiding spot helped
Told
Percy.
them not to go to the bar.
Percy was a bit of a troublemaker.
Oh, Percy, rest
Mhm.
in peace.
Okay.
So Craig starts to open the door and reveals another area. You see another office, but in the middle is a dead body that resembles kind of a description of one of those 5 hooded men that the Zoblob was talking about, as well as the patrons at the bar. You kind of look at it that they have like that symbol on them as well, and Miki, you do see 2 other rats in there as well.
Oh, look!
Yes.
Cute little fellas.
So there's one at the top left and bottom right. One of them looks really beefy and muscly. The other one looks like it has an eye infection.
Oh.
There's actually some.
Pinky and the brain.
No, that one's Bruno, the big
Yes.
one.
We have a dead body in the middle of the room. I think the rats can wait.
Oh!
Remember
oh,
the mission.
Gosh.
The
I
rats are
remember-
getting.
I
Sorry.
didn't even notice a dead body. I've just been realizing it right now. Like, oh my gosh, there's a dead body in the room, guys!
Well,
Listen,
it's not
listen.
Loon because they don't have red hair. And they got the
Oh,
tattoo thing.
jeez.
So
Miki, if you're looking to befriend these rats again, I need you to make another 2 additional animal
Okay.
handlings with
Okay.
advantage, please.
This one's for Bruno, the bulky one.
Bruno.
Okay.
I got an
Okay.
at 20.
Okay. I'm loving this. This is.
alright,
And
Willard.
then hold on, I have to write this down or else I'm gonna forget.
Marcus.
And then Marcus, Bruno, and then Winky.
Oh
um,
my god.
Winky, the
Winky.
one-eyed one.
Oh no.
Winky the One-Eyed Wonder.
That's a
That's what we're
16.
naming him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Winky.
So.
I
Yeah.
also sometime would like to do a medicine check on Winky.
If you want to do one now, go for it.
Okay. I
Mhm.
see his droopy, pussy
It's-
eye.
Yeah.
Oh, poor thing.
And then he looks at you and goes.
Oh,
And you see just
we're
like, you
gonna
know.
get you better. It's okay. Oh, there.
Eyes tries to like put their hand up like this, but then accidentally
But-
whacks himself in the nose.
Yeah, because your nose is longer, yes.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
That
so
was
how's
an
your-
11
11.
for medicine.
You think that Winky, there is probably something wrong, but you're like, probably nothing too serious. Kind of like with the other one, the other medicine check you did.
Yeah,
Like when you're talking to Durnan, it's just like, he'll be fine.
it'll be fine. You just need some citrus, you know, nothing worse than some scurvy of the eye, you know.
Yeah, Winky kind of like almost tries to go in a straight line, but kind of veers off a little bit, but then goes right straight for you. And then immediately kind of like goes up and kind of like rubs against your leg along with Marcus.
Oh,
Bruno is actually crawls up right on your shoulder, your right shoulder.
Oh, hey! Wait, did you say right shoulder? My bad.
Right shoulder.
I know my lefts and my rights, I promise.
No, that's okay. And is really, in fact, just loves you and just wants to be with you all
Oh,
the time.
you're a lover. Oh my goodness.
Just
Oh my
nuzzles you and
goodness.
Mhm. Yes.
Oh, I sure
Mm.
hope the animal care committee does not find about this.
I-
And Zamina kind of like crouches down to start examining the body while also being distracted at the extremely buff rat on Miki's
Yes.
shoulder.
So
Just a little.
I can't even right now. I just can't. And Oz joins Simena to try to investigate.
Then Zamina kind of gives side eye like, "Oh no, we'll come back to you too. Don't worry. There's a lot of things we need to figure out today."
Compartmentalizing. If I try to think about it now, I will break down. Where to
Well, at least we have 3 rats to focus on and a dead body. So you know what? It's all gonna work out.
I mean, with the size of Bruno, we might just call it 4 and be done with it.
True, and she gives kind of one look again at Bruno the rat and Miki just having the best time of his life while there's a dead body on the ground. And well, I don't know what we're gonna get ourselves into, but let's find out what happened to this fellow, huh?
So I'm not going to have you roll investigation or anything. You don't really find anything of value on this person. Unfortunately, it looks like everything was kind of wiped away clean. The only thing you noticed was the logo of the Zentarum on the side of his neck.
Do we
So
have-
it's very interesting that you're like, like these people, if they kidnap them, why is this one dead?
yeah.
Well,
What
it's
are
also
the
curious that he would be dead in his own warehouse.
Right.
Sorry, Oz, you can go.
That's okay. I was just wondering what the wound looked like.
Sure. One looks pierced through the neck, and the other one looks like a slice across the chest. Yeah, I'll give that to you.
Does it look like there are defensive wounds from this, or is this more? Does it look like this person, based on the wounds, didn't have a lot of time to react?
It looked more like an ambush,
Hmm.
like a surprise. Craig is looking at another door. You want me to open this one now?
Just wait.
Simena kind of looks.
Just wait. Just a second. Hold.
Okay.
I would like to look through desks and such before we.
Sure.
True. Maybe we'll find any information as to
Right.
who could have done this. I mean,
Yeah.
I doubt it was
Apparently, Oz
Floon.
likes information since they were totally for it when you were coercing that. What was it?
Shopkeeper? Zolborg or whatever.
Yeah.
Zoblob.
Those
Mm,
Zoblob.
Zolbob.
Was it?
I will say as you look through the desks and everything, nothing of value.
Craig, why don't you go peek through the door before you open it?
Oh, okay. Take a peek.
Oh my goodness.
Um,
Scary.
It is.
Mickey,
Yeah.
there's another rat in here.
Oh, wonderful. Thanks, Craig.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Did you see anything
again
else?
There's-
Tries to cover their
Um,
face like this, like almost blacks up the face, but doesn't.
I think it's just another office. I don't
Okay.
see anything else.
Okay. Thanks, Craig.
You know, I had no idea that so many offices or our warehouses had so many offices. I guess we can just go through and see if we can get to the big open area.
And then Craig is also by another door, just letting you know in case you wanted to explore that next.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a door. Okay. Sure.
Yeah,
Why not?
I think that got covered by the reveal thing. Yep, no worries. So Zamina, are you going into the room that Craig looked at?
Because there's a rat in there, I'm gonna let Miki go through that door.
Okay.
I'll go through that door.
All
I
right.
will wait for Craig to open up the other door before.
All right.
moving
There you go.
forward.
Mickey, you go through. You see another rat in the middle. You knowing rats, this is a female rat.
Oh,
Dead body.
I
Um,
was gonna have them all male.
and there's another dead body on the corner. The female rat kind of looks like there is some red tint around their mouth. as
Oh,
well,
boy.
and kind of looks at you and has like a little bit longer eyelashes.
Come on. What is this, Disney?
We're making this happen, Miki.
Oh,
Creating your own army.
Okay.
no.
I did not, for the life of me, think this was going to be a thing. I will say this when I.
Okay, great.
So-
Hi there, little girl. I'm just not used to girl rats. This is weird.
How about Bloody Mary? Sorry.
What?
Oh, was
I'm
that
trying to
Craig?
Was that
Yeah.
Craig?
I
Yeah.
thought it was the rat. I was like,
No,
what?
it's not.
Sorry.
No. No.
No, I'm sorry.
We all
Oh my
turn,
gosh.
look into the room. Let's just get out of here.
Oh my gosh. Sorry.
I gotta tame Stella. I gotta tame Stella.
Stella, okay,
Stella.
roll animal handling advantage, please.
Stella, coming for you, babe.
Mina.
I'm Mina.
Oh my gosh, that was great.
Dracula.
Mary.
Bloody Mary.
That's a nat 20.
Stella?
It's a llama.
Stella's the name you're giving this one?
Yes, Stella.
Maria.
Okay. Stella comes up on your left shoulder now.
Oh no.
Hi, Stella.
Her.
I'm a boy. Hi, Stella.
You can have the same voice.
Ah.
Yeah, you can see the mouth. There are like a little bit of like chunks wedged in between the
let
teeth.
me get that off of you.
Oh.
Ew.
And just, like,
Gross.
Plus with the
gross.
whiskers a little bit.
Gross. Okay. We got it. Be cool. Be
Stella
cool.
and Bruno kind of, excuse me. Stella and Bruno kind of like lock eyes and a little jealous at first of each other, but then they kind of like look straight ahead.
Oh my god. We're gonna have a rat marriage.
And they both look at each other like,
Damina turns.
Say what?
They're gonna have babies.
No. No.
And then Zamina looks at Craig and Oz and goes, "We need to get this done now before we find more rats."
Craig. Craig opens the door and he goes, "You've got to be fucking kidding me."
If it's a rat, close the door, Craig. I swear.
He closes the
God.
door. There's another rat in here. There's another. Nothing. No. No. Nothing.
No.
Oh,
Miki,
okay.
Miki, you
Yeah.
have to focus.
Are there any more
Zamina-
dead body?
There's a dead body in here, by the way.
There's a dead body in this one too.
Oh.
If
He's
there's
gonna
nobody else-
reveal this area. By the way, he's going in.
Yeah. If there's-
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll also go check out the third. 'Cause
Okay.
I guess they assume that I mean is going to check out body number 2.
Yeah, after hearing about the other rat, she just said, "I'm gonna go in the other room, see if there's another way to go." She sees the body, she sees the rat, she goes to the door.
Cool.
Same situation with the first body. Didn't save you time.
Great.
Fortunately, nothing. Fresh clean out. Whoever's investigating that third body, the rat starts to scurry away into the wall.
Yes.
The ones
Aw,
that
nothing to
Miki
see
did not
here.
tame.
The one that Miki did not
The
tame.
one.
Oh,
I mean, Miki, if
Craig.
you heard of the rat that Craig kind of lied about, if you're looking to try to make another friend,
I'll start like doing a little kissy sounds. Sound like a.
and then the rat kind of like slowly looks out and kind of like turns head.
Hi. So
Roll
cute.
animal handling with advantage.
Oh my god.
And just for clarification, with
Yes.
my natural perception, I can
Mhm.
see that these rats, at least most of them, may not be well, right?
Yes.
Samina is keeping her distance from.
Except Bruno's pretty fit. Bruno definitely he
Fit.
he fit. He shred.
No.
Bruno shred. Yeah.
Good job, Bruno. That was a 14.
Yeah. Miki, with all of the successful animal handling checks. You
Uh-huh.
are proficient in animal handling and have a +3.
Oh, no, crap. Okay.
Well,
Oh, I'm sorry. I was on the wrong character sheet. You are proficient with animal handling and have a +6.
Jesus.
it's more sense.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry about that.
So let me put that in
Come
my
on,
sheet.
Rat Whisperer.
Yeah.
6.
Um,
Animal
infected.
handling.
This one,
6, and
this one is a brindle color. So it has like browns and blacks and white, kind of like patchy all around. The tail, unfortunately, looks like it may have been sliced a
Oh,
little
no.
bit. Yeah, poor little guy.
Oh, that happens so often. This one's Slurpee.
The rat goes back into the wall. Okay,
Yes.
I know. I said no.
Okay.
We'll call him Slurpee. That's fine.
Look, good boy.
Note to
No
self:
tail.
write additional part of campaign about Slurpee. Slurpee's origin story. Okay, so Marcus, Bruno, which you got nat 20.
Yeah.
Stella at nat 20.
Yeah.
Winky with the
Winky.
eye infection.
Yeah.
And Slurpee,
Slurpee.
with the brindle with the
1, 2,
tail.
3, 4,
Great.
5. I have 5 rats.
Okay, just imagine that these rats are around you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There's one there, one there. I got 2 here.
This is great.
Got 3 skittering around my feet.
All right.
Guys, be careful! Don't step on them. My gosh, they're only tiny little creatures.
All
Well, I
right.
do want to let you know that a
They
lot
are
of them
not
don't seem to be
sleeping
doing.
in our room.
Yes, all-
Absolutely.
No.
No, I
They're
refuse.
not in our room. They're gonna be in my secret place that
Not
apparently you
very
guys know
secret.
about.
Which is a wall in the room.
Right.
Behind a wall.
The
Yeah.
answer is no to all of it.
So right now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rats from here because you tamed them all,
And-
plus the 3
Yes, I have 8.
back at the tavern, and
8
we
rats.
don't know about Percy yet. So you're at 8 rats right now.
Durnan is gonna kill you if he finds out you brought infected rats into the tavern.
They're not infected.
Winky coughs again.
Yeah.
Except
Zamina just looks down at the rats on the around her, and then slowly looks up at Miki, blinking real fucking hard. Just okay.
one. Except that one. That one needs some oranges, and then we'll see.
Okay,
I-
Miki.
I'm,
We will.
I'm not cleaning up their crap.
No, it's gonna be okay. I promise you guys. Can you just trust me for once?
And one
Please?
fireball later, and then Zamina reaches for the door and opens it. At this point, just awaiting whatever's.
You open the door.
Do I?
I mean, you said you did.
I do.
If Zymina
You do.
doesn't, Oz does.
Okay, so you see, you're on the second floor. So right now, you have a little bit of a view of what's ahead of you. So, and then you'll see over here, there's a staircase,
Okay.
right here. For some reason, I can't do the thing that I wanted to. Oh, there you go, right there.
Okay.
There's a staircase right there that
Okay.
you see. Now, are you moving around quietly, or how are you approaching this? I mean,
I would say now that I see that we're definitely on a top floor, which she would assume this is like thin floorboards, she would try to disperse her weight and be quiet
okay.
because she, after seeing 3 dead bodies and a ton of rats who haven't been spooked out, she's assuming no one's here, but she would rather play it safe than,
Sure.
draw attention to herself.
I will say, we're gonna do a stealth check, everyone. Everyone roll stealth for me, please. I'll roll
Yes.
for Craig. Okay. Craig passed.
11.
12.
15.
Okay. Just looking at everyone say, okay, Miki passed.
Woo!
You got a 15 Oz.
Correct.
Okay. And Zymina, what did you get again? 12?
11.
11. Okay. Yeah, all of you, pretty good. You are able to move around. What you do see, as you kind of look down from the balcony, you see some creatures that you're kind of familiar about. You've heard of them. You see, you can all see the revealed areas now?
Yep.
Okay, I have them in different colors. But these are all Kenku.
Oh.
Oh.
The- so these are all like bird-like, raven-like creatures. And you see that they're kind of holding what appears to be like a rapier. There you go. Show the players here. Like a dagger and a rapier. So there you go. You can show that to everyone at home. They're known to mimic voices and sounds. That's primarily the way they communicate. They all have kind of like hoods up right now, kind of like in that picture. Yeah. So there are 4 of them. They all look like they're looking at the front door.
Oh.
So from what looks like it, you got the advantage of
Aw.
where you are right now. As that you did a great job in kind of blinding them with this. I'm giving you a little bit of extra knowledge. Miki, you picked up from behind the bar of the yawning portal, you have a light crossbow.
Ooh, thanks.
With 15 bolts in it.
Nice.
Ooh, thanks.
Zymina, you don't have any ranged weapons.
Oh, I just throw myself at them.
Sure. Oz, the only ranged weapon you have at the moment is a hand axe. Garrikrig's only ranged weapon is the chef knife. So in regards to weapons that are ranged, Miki's the only one that has that. Oh, and you also have a dagger too, Miki. I'm giving that to you too. Dagger
Oh.
and light crossbow.
Wow, so
you have a
generous,
dagger.
PM. Thank you.
You're welcome. Dagger, light hammer, light crossbow. Those are the 3 weapons that you have on you.
Okay.
So what are you guys going to do? The staircase you can see down there. None of these Kenku are in any total cover, by the way, because they don't hear you guys. But they are kind of like moving around. You do also see another dead body here. Yeah.
Oh.
Here. Yeah. Those are all had the same uniforms as the Zentarum.
So, do we see any red-haired people?
You don't.
What about this rando over here?
Don't. All Zentarum. All the dead people you see there are
Wow.
Zentarum.
Including this one here too. So
Yes.
anything we can see is Zentarum.
Yes, exactly. You get that this is probably a hideout for them because of the labels. Mhm.
Yeah, Zamina kind of looks at the party members and just. I don't think we're gonna get a lot of information out of the Kenku, but what do you guys want to do? We can
Oz, you're getting a calling.
Not now.
Mm-hmm. Oz, you're getting a calling. With your Sturge-like hands, you're getting a cold sensation. As if just like chilly sensation.
Oz, are you okay? Well, I'm looking at you and I know you're not okay.
In both hands.
Do I feel the urge to touch somebody or throw something?
You do have the urge to kind of cast something.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Do we see any magic or anything forming around Oz's hands while we're
Yes,
Charging
it's
hands?
it is kind of like a gradient of blue, pretty much similar to the cantrip Chill Touch.
Okay. Zamina kind of looks at Oz and Tamiki and Craig and so
It is like
we're gonna fight
yeah.
them?
You hear a voice, Oz. See.
I hear you.
Oh, okay. Power. Secrets. Power secrets lies, my child. There you go.
I think it just might be the voice itself. It's not.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. It's
Yeah.
fine. You
It's
get
too-
it.
We
I already
get
did a
it.
lot of it already. Yeah. You're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So chill touch. It is a range of 120 feet.
Okay.
Like, we could pretend we're Zentarum.
We're dressed in our uniforms from work.
Well,
Also,
there's
all
a
the
thing
people-
called lying.
Nikki, all the people that are dead are Zentarum. We don't want to pretend to be the dead people. They'll
Oh
just
yeah, we
kill
shouldn't
us.
be Zentarum. We should be inspectors, or maybe we could be like giving them a delivery. I guess we'd have to go outside for that.
Lies. Power. Secrets.
Yeah, I'm just gonna attack them.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
Roll d20 for me, please, Oz.
oh dear.
Does this dead body have anything on him that I can use as a weapon?
You don't. I will, since I was generous with everyone else. You do have one other weapon. Simena, it is a quarterstaff.
Oh, okay.
You do carry that with you.
Lily!
More as an accessory, really.
Gotcha.
I rolled a
Always got to
7.
have my pole ready.
You rolled a 7?
Oh.
Okay.
boy.
Well, let me see here, actually.
While Oz moves up,
7 plus...
you may or may not hear them mutter, well, thank you. Look,
Which
the
one are you trying to
kangaroo
hit?
Sounds better than the sturge.
Which one are you trying to hit?
Probably this.
The blue one? Okay. Just barely, you chip one of the boxes. And the Kenku turns around and looks at you and caws. Now, this is an ability you have, Oz. Whenever you cast a necromancy cantrip, you can choose a second target.
Ooh.
So, yeah, so you can target 2 people. So, 2 different targets. So,
Come on, necromancy boy. Or girl. Or sturgy wurgy.
Oh, Sturgy Virgie, that's such a cute name.
No.
So,
Our little
No.
sturgy wurgy.
which one would you like to try to attack? The red, green, or yellow?
I think just the red.
Red. Okay, roll another d20 for me, please.
That was a 6.
Ooh.
6. Fortunately, this is really new to you, so like it's really hard to get it. But it chips one of the barrels, and the other one looks at you. All 4 look at, but all 4 of you. I need all of you to roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
Just tumble on out through a window I made up behind me.
And then I will ask for your individual initiative in just a moment.
Holy dice tower Dan.
Oh, maybe use lighter dice.
Maybe I'll mute when.
Just remember
It
to
sounds like-
unmute.
Yeah, I was like,
What does it
Oh.
sound like?
yeah, it sounds like you're falling down the stairs with your keyboard.
With your keyboard, yes.
Or you're typing really aggressively. But I'm glad you're using it, though. It was a good gift.
Okay, here we go. All right. Oz, what? Oh, I have to roll for Craig. That's right.
Hmm. Send him in.
I love that smile, Dan. Looks good. Oh,
It's decent. It's decent.
okay.
Okay. Let's see here. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum. Yeah. Oz, what did you roll for me, please?
15.
All right. Zymina?
19.
Whoa.
Ready to
Big
go.
shoots over here.
All right. And then Miki, what did you get?
14.
14. Okay. Very good.
Thanks.
Okay. So, Zymina, you are the first one to go.
Yeah.
You're kind of in a tough spot at the moment. But I'm sure your necklace probably kind of helped out a little bit. Let's see here.
Are the Kenku aware of the other three at the moment, or are they like just focused on Oz?
Oh, they're totally aware of all your presence.
Oh.
Like they know where you are. Yep.
So what
Um,
is this a pillar of some sort that's like fallen on top of the second level that's going down?
I think
to the
it's a
first
crane to get boxes from.
Oh.
Yep, it is. That is correct.
This is a sturdy ass second floor.
Yes. I will say this. Oh, it is a little bit hard because you are on the second level.
And it's about a 20-foot drop, right? From the ground.
Yes. Actually, I will say this: you would probably have to get closer.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm just thinking about potentially dropping down onto these boxes.
You could.
I'll pile down
Actually,
more.
I will say this: your necklace glows again, and you feel an interesting presence as the necklace detaches, and a red, kind of like almost like a whitish reddish network of, you don't know if it's like branches or veins or anything, go like from the bottom, goes to the floor, drops down, and tries to cast the spell Entangle on a 20-foot square, starting from the point within range. So I would say if you move closer, like to here, you can try to entangle that red one. If you want to do that.
I didn't see your ping. Do you mean here?
Oh, sorry, I moved your character. Yeah.
Oh, it was just a little delayed. Okay. I mean, I'm just looking at the necklace and just going, what?
So, the
Yeah.
creature has to make a strength saving throw against your spell save DC.
I'm just watching it do its thing.
Totally fails. And right now, it is restrained at the moment. So, these reddish white branches that actually kind of has like, you don't know if it's like fungi or something, kind of like pops up. It's just bulbous. The mushroom, it just wraps around this Kenku and is screaming, "Ah!" Just like all over, and is restrained. So,
Does
that
this
is
feel good to like have the necklace pop off and do something? Like, is it like euphoric again for Zymina, or is this a different feeling?
it's powerful, but you've never seen it happen before.
Hmm.
The necklace was more of an accessory than anything. You never really had to use it like this before.
Interesting. Is that part of an action I'm doing, or is that independently from what I'm doing?
That is an action. I'm causing this as a calling, as
That's
a reveal. Yep.
Wow, that's cool. All right, I'm just standing there in wonder. Is the necklace back on me, or is it still like?
It's always been on you.
Oh, it just came out of. Okay,
Mhm.
I see what you mean. All right.
Yep.
all right.
I will say your range of spells and other stuff is pretty limited at that distance.
Okay.
So that was kind of like an only case scenario that would benefit you at this point. But next up, we have the green Kenku. So the Kenku over here is going to... Actually, they're going to try to... Wow. Yeah. they're pretty limited right now, actually. They're actually just gonna move. So they're gonna move 5, because you guys got the ambush on them. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to try to get away from the range of the entanglement. And then they are going to try to hit Zymina with the short bow.
The short bowl.
They got a nat 20 to hit.
Oh,
Not that.
Yeah.
Me not having a ranged weapon.
Luckily for you, Zymina, they rolled the lowest they could. So you take 5 points of piercing damage as gets you right in the shoulder. It hurt.
Oh yeah.
And the
Not a good feeling.
the Kenku is looking at you and laughing.
oh boy.
Like it actually did something.
Son of a bitch.
Yep. That is the end of the Green Kenku's turn. Next up we have Miki.
Oh, me.
That's
Me?
you. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's me.
That is you.
I'm gonna shoot the blue one with my crossbow, please.
All right. Did you want to move a little closer? Where would you like to
Oh
be?
yeah, that's right. Sorry, I want to move
Oh, no worries.
by Oz first, and then.
All right.
Excuse me.
All right. Roll the hit, please.
That's a 2.
That misses,
Ah.
unfortunately.
Bye-bye,
no.
Nice try.
bye-bye,
Yeah.
dice.
But no. Next up, we have the Red Kenku. Red Kenku is going to... Actually, he is entangled, so he has to do a strength saving throw to break out of it. And breaks out of it. That's its full action.
Oh boy.
So, after that, it is the Yellow Kenku. Yellow Kenku is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Try to shoot at Miki. Looking to see if that hits. I think it does, Miki, unfortunately. Actually, yeah, it just hits you. Just hits you. I know, I'm sorry.
Been injured.
Not like this.
You take 6 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
That's a lot of your health, I know.
No.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh.
a lot.
I'm in trouble.
You're in danger. All right, that is the end of Yellow Kenku's turn. Next up is Oz. Oz, you kind of see your friend a little beaten up right now.
Uh-huh.
Getting another calling.
Oh?
Mm-hmm. Same. Cold. It's like when you kind of put your hands into the baptismal font. You kind of want to help your friend out a little bit. So, do you kind of tend to Miki's wounds a bit?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah.
You cast Cure Wounds on Miki.
Hey.
So, I need you to roll a 1d8, please, for me, please.
7.
Okay. Miki, you are at full health right now.
Yes, I am. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You get
Still not like
two
the
first-
rats stay in the bedroom.
no. Just letting you know, Oz, you get 2 first level spells. So you used one of them already. Yep. All right. Next is Krieg's turn. Krieg is going to... He really has no long range stuff, so he's actually going to go down the stairs. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, And he's actually going to use his bonus action, or like he's going to use all his movement to move 60 feet, actually.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he'll be down here. He's like, bring it on.
Off the stairs.
Yeah, he went down the stairs to go down. All right, and now the last of the group was the blue Kenku. Blue Kenku is going to try to shoot Oz this time with a crossbow. And Oz, that just hits you.
Oh boy, they're powerful.
Oh, not super powerful. They got minimum damage on that, so it's 4 points of piercing damage to you. Yeah. Okay, top of the round, Zymina.
Kind
You
of
also
like-
have 2 first level spells as well. I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. She's kind of like trying to take the arrow out of her shoulder and realizes it's stuck, and she just kind of breaks off the wood of it and just lets it sit in there. She kind of rolls her shoulder in pain, but looks down at the barrels and looks like at all 4 of them, and seeing how far Krieg is, she's not confident that she wants to jump down there and deal with this, especially since one of them has a longbow. Is there any other way down besides the stair that isn't like a far drop?
Can't hear you, Dan. You're muted.
Sorry. I'm
Okay.
going to do this because I think it'll be a good role-playing moment. I was saving this for you, Zymina. So, I'm going to allow you to try to leap off of that and try to pounce on the red Kenku.
The red
You're-
okay.
Yeah. With like jump from the barrels and stuff. So with what's happening, your necklace again. It seemed you kind of get from this is kind of like a magical focus, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're casting a cantrip. Your nails start to grow longer. Your mouth
Oh.
opens wider and your teeth get longer and sharper. And you're ready to pounce.
Do you want me to
Um,
do like a running jump and do it like an athletics check or an acrobatics check?
I'm thinking this is a cool moment. I'll let you choose either or. I will let you know your acrobatics is better.
Yeah. Let's roll with that. Let's try to make it more of like a
Yeah.
little savage, but a little more graceful.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Of course.
Well, shucks, that is only a 5 for
Oh,
acrobatics.
Knuckles!
Shucks.
Dang.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I'm being nice. I'm giving you DM inspiration. I think it's cool. Do it again.
Do it again!
Well, let's see. Hey, okay, that's better. It was almost a 6. It's 14.
Okay. Oh, it's a 4. Okay, so 14
Yeah.
you rolled for acrobatics, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you leap down with no problem, and you do get on him.
Oh,
I need you to roll another d20 to see if you hit with
Okay.
your claws or your nails, whatever, or your a bite, whatever you want to call it. What did you roll?
It's a nat 1.
no!
So
That
you
is
go in. This Kenku is freaking out, and you
Oh.
hear like a mimic voice says, "Please don't kill me! Please don't kill me!" It's shaking. You go in and swipe. You chip one of your pointer fingernails on the ground, and you get also a splinter from one of the cracked
Oh.
barrels. That is going to
No.
hurt next day.
Damn.
It hurts. But that's with your movement and everything. I'm going to consider that as the end of your turn.
Yeah, that's I tried. It was a good moment.
Yeah, that was a good one. Also, your nails and teeth go back. That is a cantrip, by the way. I'm not going to
Yeah.
say what it is yet, but that's a cantrip. Next up, we have
Damn.
the green Kenku. Green Kenku is going to move 5, 10 to go here to Zymina.
Oh,
seeing you hit your nail, is going to use its short sword to try to attack you.
Same. Oh no.
Yes, unfortunately, that is going to hit.
Oh boy.
That is 8 points of piercing damage.
She just kind of mutters to herself, well, I thought it was cool. She falls over, unconscious.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm unconscious right now. All right.
Sure am.
Unfortunately, Miki, it is your turn.
Oh, poop.
Ask resurrection.
Am I to the point where I could send the rats and try to distract the Kenkus?
I am all for it.
Okay.
How are you going to try to distract them? Are you trying to distract one or the group?
Since I have 5, I would keep Winky back with me.
Of course,
'cause
I
he's
infection, I get
injured.
it.
Yes.
Yes.
But I would try to spur them to, and I would ask the rats. I'm just like, okay, guys, we need your help. You see, my friend is down. Really need your help. I just need you to crawl all over these Kenku, and I need you to scurry your little cute little feet up their clothes, and I need you to just go all around them, and I just need them to be a little distracted right now.
Okay, sure. You are pretty high up. You're 20 feet right now.
Yeah. Oh shoot, I have to get them down.
Yep.
How much movement does a rat have?
I'm giving it 30 feet,
Ah,
but
boy.
it's going to be quite difficult to do where you are right now.
Damn. Okay, I forgot it was far.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, Mickey has their movement, right?
Yeah, so Miki can move 30 feet, and then if you wanted to do what you wanted to do, you can. You can also
Okay.
you do have your short bow. You can try to shoot them again, as well.
Oh, I want to go for it. I want to go for the rats thing. I want them distracted.
Okay.
Bruno and Bella.
I'm gonna move.
Okay,
5. Oh nope, I'm moving. Sorry.
that's okay.
Moving. Oh, sorry. So 5,
Uh-huh.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll stop
Mhm.
here.
Okay,
5,
and then I'll
10,
move Oz
15,
back.
20, 25, 30. I mean,
Okay.
they're gonna... I would say then, because they're only gonna hit, like, blue or orange.
Okay.
They're not gonna make green or red.
Okay. I'll tell you
So
what.
I would...
Just roll a d20 for me,
Okay!
and then
Sounds
I'm
good.
gonna add your animal handling
Okay.
with that one and see what
On
happens.
Miki.
18.
18. Okay. Right now, I'm creating this ability on the spot right now. It's
Oh, no.
it's rat distraction. You get rat distraction with your swarm of rats that you have around you. As long as you have 3 or more with you on you, you can distract up to 2 enemies, of medium height. You have to roll a certain number to get it. But the
Okay.
blue and yellow ones are distracted as Bruno.
Beefy Bruno!
Beefy Bruno is actually kind of nibbling at their shins. Marcus, Bruno, Stella, and Slurpee are all 2 on 2. Bruno and Stella are teaming the blue one. Stella and Slurpee are doing yellow. They are distracting the Kenkus, going over, pulling their hair. and Winky is trying to wink, but you don't know if that's part of the eye infection or if he's just trying to be cool.
It's okay. It's okay, Winky. Don't
no.
use all your strength.
So basically, the blue and the yellow ones are going to skip their turns. Okay. All right.
I did it!
Yes.
Good
Thank
job.
You, Dan. Thank you, Dan.
You're welcome, Boo. Okay. So next one we have would have been actually it is the red one.
Yep.
The red one is going to try to shoot Craig with the crossbow. Misses.
Oh, thank
Misses
God.
by Craig.
Oh,
Nice.
Jesus.
Next up is The yellow one's distracted. Then after that, we have Oz.
All right.
Oz, you see Zymina kind of unconscious at the moment.
Yeah. That's really far away though. So
You are.
I think
Mhm.
what I'm gonna do is try to cast Full Touch again.
Chill touch. Okay. On 2
Chill
people.
Touch, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, which ones do you want to do it on?
Green and red.
Okay. Roll a d20 for each attack, please.
Come on, Oz.
Alright. Dice wheel. That was a 5.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
And a
Die.
10.
The 10 hits.
Oh, good.
So, which I think that was the red one, right? I think that was the second one you mentioned.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll damage on that one, please.
Uh,
Oh, sorry. Let me tell you what that is. That is that's a D8.
1.
Okay. Well, it can't regain any hit points in the next turn, so that's something.
Okay, this
Damage is
something.
damage.
Damage is damage. Next up is Craig. Craig, is going to actually go in here and try to hit the green one
Yeah.
with his meat tenderizer.
Yeah.
We're
Come
having
on, Craig.
rotisserie chicken. Chissy chicken.
That is going to hit.
Ooh.
Does 11 points of bludgeoning damage
Ooh.
to the green one, and that one is looking rough.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next one is the blue one, and the blue one actually is recovering from the rats too. So good with that.
Yay.
Top of the round, Zymina, I need you to make a death saving throw for me, please.
Here we
Roll
go.
good, roll good. Scared.
It's not good.
No!
My will to live is fading with the 7.
Okay, that is one death. You have a fail, so
Uh-huh.
careful with that. All right.
Mimicking
Next
real
up,
life.
Miki, it is your turn.
Yeah.
Your rats have gone back to you and
Okay.
are looking for approval and are very proud.
Oh, you're gonna get so much cheese when we get home. Okay, okay. I'm gonna shoot the blue one with my crossbow.
Okay, I will let you know the green one is looking very rough. If you still want to shoot
that's
the
right.
one.
Will I hit Craig? I'm on the stairs, so I'm kind of like aiming downward. Or I can move.
I would say you can have a good shooting point from there if you
Okay,
want.
I'll shoot green.
Okay,
12.
Throw.
12. Oh, you do hit.
Thank God.
And I will say, with your proficiency and your bonus that you have, you do kill that Kenku.
Oh, perfect.
Hey.
Kill the green one. Okay.
The green one is gone and dead.
Nice. Good job.
Did you want to move?
No, I'm gonna stay up there.
Okay. Next up, actually, yeah, the green one's dead. So it would have been the green one, but the green one is gone. So we have the red one. Red one is going to move here and try to stab Craig with a short sword. Gets that one.
Oh,
This
oh,
is actually
good.
gets it stuck into one of the barrels on accident.
Those barrels.
Those barrels,
Watch
man.
out.
You got that splendor, boo. All right, that's the end of that Kenku's turn. Next up is the yellow Kenku. Yellow Kenku is going to also try to attack Craig. That hits.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, it takes 6 points of damage. I think that's the first time Craig actually got damage.
No, he got A little sucky from the sturgeon.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry. Yeah. True. Okay. That's the end of Yellow Kenku's turn. Next up, Oz.
All right. I was going to. I guess move. Try to get.
Mm-hmm.
And then cast Silk Touch.
Okay.
Um,
Which two targets? The red one looks a pinch worse than the other ones.
probably the red one, and
Red and blue. Okay, roll your attacks, please.
boy. Wow, that was 2.
Oh, come on,
Jeez.
kill!
And
Come on,
a
got this.
natural 1 for the second.
No. Not this.
Toss out all your dice.
You're-
Right?
You need to
Yeah.
put them in the moon.
This new power you got, it is so hard to control right now. You and your sturgy self, you've been through so much today, cleaning up vomit to looking like a mosquito bat. It is a lot right now. All right. Is that the end of your turn, Oz?
I think so. Is there anything else I can do?
Thoughts and prayers.
Right?
Free action.
Free action. Let me see if there's anything. I'm trying here.
DM inspiration.
I did give that already.
Another!
We tried.
We've had one, yes, but what about second inspiration?
Ooh.
I don't know.
Mm.
That's
Let me see here. You, as your bonus action, you just feel a calling again. And not your natural voice. You hear, wake up. You cast Healing Word on Zymina.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh.
Roll a d4 for me, please.
2.
2. So that is a total of 5 hit points you get back, Zymina. As you feel your
Half health.
It actually feels like you went through a polar plunge because it was cold. You felt your breath lost for a minute.
I believe it.
And same with you, Miki. When you were getting healed, you felt that coldness too.
Ooh, chilly.
Yeah. All right. So you don't have any more first level spells, Oz. So you just have cantrips, okay? And your weapons that you have. Okay. Next up, we have Craig. Craig. Oh, Craig. He's gonna try to kill that red one.
Okay.
He got a nat 20.
Woo! Good job,
Come on,
Craig.
He's happy.
Is 9 points of damage, of bludgeoning damage. He is almost on his last leg. He whacks him in the head and actually leaves an indent of just like the meat tenderizer, and is
Oh,
bloodied, beat
Oh,
up.
oh, don't
Ah.
look, don't look.
Nice.
Oh, God.
Kenku is on his last.
Oh,
Looks like he had a concussion.
oh.
The concussed.
Mhm. Next up is and Craig is actually gonna say where he is. Next up is Blue Kenku. Blue Kenku is going to try to stab Craig.
Stab.
Misses.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yep. Then that is the end of that round. So top of the round, Zymina, you are back up.
Just hear this loud, like, awful.
You're prone,
Yeah.
but
Just. And kind of like looks up from like the ground to see what's happened. Kind of like stands up, so she'll use half her movement to like stand up and flips her hair over her shoulder, pulls out her scimitar, and just says, "Well, that was unacceptable." And she'll kind of go up across the barrels that she was on top of and try to hit the Kenku in front of her with her scimitar. If you're talking, I guess.
Sorry, the yellow one.
Yeah.
Okay, roll to hit, please.
Well, at least it's not at 1, but it is a 4.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
Oh my gosh, everyone.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
unfortunately,
I did all the nat 20s last week.
it's okay. Yeah, unfortunately, you missed with that. You try, but yeah, to no avail.
Can I
I'll say
offhand
that-
slap them or something?
Fortunately, no.
Okay.
All right, Miki, you're up.
That's me.
That's you.
I'm gonna shoot the red with my crossbow.
Hit the red one. Go for it.
That's a 14.
You hit.
Woo!
Nice.
You haven't told me. I don't know. I didn't look up a crossbow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And the last
Oh.
one you just said they died,
I'm
so I
sorry.
don't know what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
it's 1d8.
Okay. That's an
Okay.
8. That's a pyramid, right?
Yeah.
Pyramid. This one?
Mhm.
Yeah, I think this one. Okay. That's. Oh my gosh, I can't see. That's only. Oh, it's a 3. I thought it was an 8.
That's okay.
Three.
You actually kill it. You kill it.
Woo!
Nice.
You actually get it right in the chest as it falls over and dies.
Sick.
All right. Are you gonna move, Miki, or is that the end of your turn?
Nope, I'm staying there.
Yellow Kenku's up and is confused on where to shoot or stab, but he's gonna try to go after Krieg again because it looks like a bigger target. Natural 1.
Yay!
Buffalo rolls.
Yep. In the crate again, and is swearing. You don't know if it's like it's like if a raven were to swear or something, or a crow were to swear, but you don't know what it means. He's cawing or just he's not happy. That's the end of the yellow one's turn. Oz.
Still touch. I mean,
Still touch.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna move down though. Probably to
Sure.
bottom there.
Sure.
Yeah, but
Okay.
again,
Come on. 3rd time's the charm.
right?
So which ones are you attacking for?
I attacked one first. That was a 5.
Okay, that misses.
Hmm.
17.
There you go. So you shoot the yellow one.
Finally.
Yes.
Roll it. Roll a d8 for me, please.
Goodness. That was painful. A D8.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What is this
My
today?
God.
Apparently, I need to like purify my dice.
Yes.
Maybe.
Holy water,
These are
put
just
'em
new
in the
powers to
moon,
Oz. That's all.
Sage
So
'em.
as the yellow Kenku is like trying to get it out, you just do a little left hand. It's just trying to get it out some more.
Oh, it's
Like, what the hell is that for?
I need a screenshot of that face.
You could have had a D8.
Yeah. Is that the end of your turn, Oz?
What's everybody's spell? Well, yeah, because I can't.
Mhm.
I don't have any spell slots left.
No worries.
I only know the one cantrip.
That's okay, I know. It's hard. Krieg's turn. Krieg is gonna go after yellow. He gets the natural one.
oh no.
So he just misses with his meat tenderizer. He smashes a whole wooden crate.
Man.
These crates are taking more of a beating than me.
Yep. The blue ones could try to stab Krieg again.
Okay.
Misses.
Good.
Amina, your turn.
Okay. We're gonna try the simi again. Gonna get the
Simi
simi on.
Getting the yellow one?
Yep, I'm gonna go for the yellow one.
Okay.
Hey, that's so much better. Where were you earlier? 15.
Oh, there you go. That hits.
Taylor Swift.
I
15.
stay with the
Spicy Simi.
Alright.
And that is A D6.
Roll,
Mhm.
I rolled a 3.
Okay. So you do a total of 6 points of damage.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yellow one is looking really rough.
Okay.
All right, Miki.
I will shoot the orange, yellow, sorry, one.
Okay, roll 2 hit, please.
With my crossbow. At 20.
Nice.
Nat 20. Roll. So
How
we
are
roll.
we doing it?
What we're doing is you roll your die. We double whatever the face die.
Double
Double
whatever
to
it
the
is.
die, and then we add you. So roll a D8, double it, and then add.
7.
So 14 plus
Yeah.
another 4 is 18 points of damage.
Nice.
You,
Alright.
That's a lot!
as the yellow Kenku got flicked in the head with that bit of cold from Oz, the actual arrow goes. He actually, with a 20, skids back another 5-10 feet and is pinned almost to the wagon, but falls and is dead. The
Oh my
blue,
Wow.
the blue Kenku drops weapons and is freaking out. Miki,
Yeah.
you hear breathing from underneath the stairs.
Oh! I informed the party.
You see what looks like to be a red-haired individual peeking out and asking, "Is the coast clear?" That's where we're going to roll out of today's episode.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay. I mean, so much has happened.
Yes. I will say
That
I'm
was
just gonna-
crazy.
that was something, if I do say so myself. I'll make it. There you go. There's the red-haired individual.
Ah!
We're gonna look into him a little bit later. Wanted to go a little bit extra time because of connection issues and
Yep.
and everything too. So just want to say thank you for everyone being patient. A lot of stuff has revealed today. We know Zymina is a female. Oz has a bunch of stuff happening right now.
Oh my
We learned about
gosh.
weapons. Craig has a bunch of
much.
stuff.
Tyler.
Thank
I
you
have 8
again.
rats.
Yeah, I've been. I never thought I would
everybody.
create a rat things, but yeah, thank you again for watching.
Thanks
Please
everybody
follow
for
us.
watching.
Wish you all the best, and this is Roll or
Roleplay.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.